Good evening and welcome to Unity Christian. It is an honor and privilege that we take a few moments to recognize longtime Unity Christian coach Randy Heatheist. Randy has been part of the boys and girls soccer programs for many years, but at the end of last season, the last of his 28 years in our boys program, Randy decided it was time to pass the torch and hang up his coaching cleats. Throughout his years of coaching, Randy's teams have experienced much success. This success can be attributed to his coaching style, which was mirrored by his teams, who always played with a fierce competitiveness and a quiet consistency. The records that have been established within his coaching tenure have put him in the legendary category in the Michigan high school soccer scene. While Randy's successes on the field have left many coaches seeking advice, it is his godly character, coaching style, and life priorities in which those seeking his guidance find out his greatest attributes. Randy maintained a proper perspective on high school athletics as he expected much from his teams, but more importantly, guided these young men in their spiritual development as they grew as Christ followers. Randy's lasting impacts on these boys who he coached have traveled well beyond the field of play and into the lives and homes of young men today. Randy has influenced many lives. Not only has he made a difference in the lives of young men, he has also made his mark in high school soccer in the state of Michigan. Over the almost 3 decades of leading Unity Christian, Randy amassed a record of 502, 90, and 52. I'll say that again. 502, 90, and 52. His teams went on to win 20 district titles, wrapping up 9 regional titles, 7 state final appearances, and winning 5 state championships. Randy is the 4th winningest boys soccer coach in the MHSA history and just one of 4 coaches to win 500 games. Deservingly, in November of 2018, Randy was inducted into the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Randy, you have left your mark on Michigan high school soccer, but more importantly, you have left your mark on Unity Christian and the lives of the young men you have coached. It has been a blessing watching you lead. May God bless you as you continue your leadership in the girls' soccer program. Please join me in giving Randy a round of applause in appreciation for all he has done.
Well, I'd like to say that for almost 3 decades, it has been my honor and privilege to lead the boys soccer program. And this evening, it's truly, I'm humbled and honored by this moment in time. And this night's not about me, it's about the program, and it's about so many other people that have gone into making the success that Jerry was talking about. So I'd like to take this opportunity to publicly thank some people. Beginning with my wife Pam, who has been extremely supportive over the years, and anyone who has coached knows that if you don't have a spouse that supports you, this is not possible. So Pam, thank you so much for allowing me to do something that I love. And now that I've got a little bit more time, free time in the fall, she's not kicked me out of the house yet, so that's good too. I'd like to thank my 3 children, one of which is here tonight, Brad, Jenna, and Kelly, for supporting me. There's been some sacrifices obviously made over the course of many years, and I just appreciate that. A lot of people have asked, what are you doing with your time now? Part of it's chasing six. We just had our sixth grandchild Saturday night, so that's been a great joy to see them, and now I'll get a chance to watch lots of ASO soccer games in the not-too-distant future. But I also want to thank numerous soccer players, the guys that I've had the privilege to coach, many great players, and just some fantastic families that I've been privileged to be able to lead. We've had multiple families where I've been able to coach several of their kids, and that's truly been an honor and a blessing. And then ultimately, it doesn't happen without great coaches around you. I'd like to thank all the assistant coaches that I've had over the many years, and whether it's freshman coach, JV coaches, assistant coaches, this would not be possible without them. And I just want to finish with last year when this whole process got started, and it was probably about a 4 or 5 month process that I thought long and hard, prayed about turning the season over, and it was not an easy decision. But I will draw your attention to 3 gentlemen over there. Whew, I didn't expect this. Because Brian, who assisted me for probably half of those years, has just been a tremendous blessing. And it's really cool to see him be able to continue with the program. And then I would like to set one record straight here. Although I was around for about 3 decades, I did not coach Troy and Brian. All right? They are Unity alums, but they were a little before my time. But the fact that they were there, and Ian, former player, came back, helped out assisting, and now it's just been a joy to watch them because they're doing a fantastic job, and the team's a lot of fun to watch. So with that, thank you very much. Good luck to both teams tonight, and go Satyrs.
For tonight's OK Blue conference matchup featuring the visiting Spring Lake Lakers and your Unity Christian Crusaders. I'm Ben Fredsma. We'll have Kevin Balser joining us here in a moment. And we've got ourselves a beautiful night for soccer here as the regular season gets to its halfway point for the soccer season. It is September 19 with a game time temperature of 73 degrees. And pre-game, we had a ceremony for Unity Christian soccer legend Randy Heathice as he decided to hang it up for the boys program. He's now with the girls program who play in the spring. 500 plus wins for Coach Heathice, which is incredible. Kevin, good to see you.
Thanks, Ben. Good to be here on a beautiful fall evening here at Unity Christian High School. Thanks for joining us, folks. Kevin Walsh here, and Ben, I think, introduced himself as well. And, boy, what a beautiful night. The weather is gorgeous. The wind will not be a factor, I don't think, Ben. I don't see any really flags blowing out here.
Nope.
Should be a really good game. Unity Christian comes into this game 7-2-2 overall, 4-0-1 in the OK Blue. Spring Lake comes in at 6-4-1 overall and 4-1-0 in the OK Blue. So they're both sharing second, or actually Unity's up by a game on second place, but it should be a pretty good game. Both these teams have a recent history, not a long history, but they've always been very, very good games. Unity Christian, coached by the newbie on the block, Ian Billen, in his first season, and Ian, a previous player here under Randy Heathice, and Spring Lake, coached by longtime coach Jeremy Thalen. Unity Christian comes in averaging 2.5 goals per game, giving up only a half a goal per game. Spring Lake averaging almost the same, 2.4 goals a game, and giving up a goal and a half a game. So we anticipate a really good game, and yeah, let's may the best team win.
Yeah, we've said it here. It's a beautiful night here for soccer. There, no wind whatsoever, so we won't have any balls. I remember last time we were here, Kevin, it was in the spring, and I think we had 15-mile-an-hour winds, and the balls were blowing all over the place.
Yep, for the girls.
For the girls, but we won't have that at all here tonight.
So thanks for joining us live on. We on Facebook, Ben, or are we on this?
We're on Unity Christian YouTube.
Unity Christian YouTube. So for all you folks far and near, thanks for joining us. Maybe you have a friend's son playing, maybe your friend's playing, maybe a cousin, maybe a grandson, whoever that may be. Thanks for joining us. Field looks like in really good shape.
It does, yep. The soccer lines, the blue lines are the soccer lines.
And I've never really noticed, Ben, how much wider a soccer field is to a football field, and you can definitely see that difference here. There's probably a good 10 yards on both sides.
Absolutely. Then, yeah, just even going back towards the corners there, too. It's absolutely massive compared to an actual football field. And you can see that on your camera there. The white lines are for football, and the blue lines are for soccer. We'll be obviously going with the blue lines tonight, but it's very large.
So both teams switching sides here before they get the kickoff going. Had a little bit delay in the start because of the honoring of longtime Unity boys head coach Randy Heheis, who retired after almost 30-plus years. Pretty stellar career he had here, Ben.
Yeah, over 500 wins, less than 100 losses there. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah. 5 state titles on the boys' side. My sons had the pleasure of being part of the 3 of those.
So Randy probably means a lot to your sons and you as well.
Yeah, we were fortunate that he coached all 3 of our boys and both of our girls. So it's been he's been I consider him a longtime friend. So here's a start now, and Unity Christian with quick pressure, but cleared up the field there. Stepped in front though by number 21 for Unity Christian. That would be Nathan Pung. Throwing now for the Lakers. Tip forward. He comes back to the midfield there. Mulder with it. And knocked down, played up, trying to hit number 20 for Spring Lake was Will Rudd, but it's going to come all the way back now, and giving chase was number 10, Conrad Bush, and Bush couldn't quite maintain that possession. Coming up a little hard on the right side is number 11, Johnny Aberitis. It's going to be a throw-in for Spring Lake. Good early pressure there by Spring Lake, Ben.
Yeah, they're pushing it downfield there. That's what you got to do early here against Unity Christian. Everyone knows how good they are at soccer, so you want to get the game going strong and keeping the ball on this side of the field.
So hit down by Everest, tries to play it up the middle, and knocked forward by Gavin Sage for Unity.
A couple underclassmen on the roster for Unity here this season. You got Riley Tinkelberg, who's a sophomore, Nathan Pung, who is a sophomore, and then Scott Vredevogt, who is a freshman.
And you don't see a lot of freshmen on Unity Christian's boys varsity soccer. You see it more so on the girls' side. So that tells you the caliber of player that is.
Spring Lake is totally upperclassmen, seniors and juniors, no sophomores on the roster.
Long ball over the top. Giving chase for Unity Christian is number 19, Isaac Eppinga, and it's going to be knocked out by the Spring Lake defense. It'll be a throw-in now for the Crusaders, taken by, I believe that's number, I can't quite get that, was it number 10, Tyler Mulder maybe?
I believe so, yes.
Every year my eyes get worse, Ben, so you got to help me out here.
Mine aren't much better.
Blocked in the box, and shot taken there out of the air. A volley shot by Nathan Pung. It's going to come all the way back on top to Eppinga, and he's going to let it go out, and it's going to be another throw-in for Unity Christian. 0-0 is the score. You just joined us, 37-26 and counting down here at Unity Christian. Between OK Blue matchup between the Homestand Crusaders and the Spring Lake Lakers. So Sage is going to play it all the way back. Eppinga plays it all the way to the right side. Giving chase now is Ethan Hart. Couldn't quite control that. And a quick throw now taken by Bryce Van Dynen as he was trying to Aberitis. Or no, that would be Will Rudd up on the left wing. And Neuenhuis heads it back now. Cleared up by the center defense, number 15. That would be Rice Robson for Spring Lake. Headed by Unity Christian, and now it comes back to the left wing.
More pressure here by Spring Lake.
A little give and go there between Rudd. Lays off in the middle. Shot. Just couldn't quite finish it, but good opportunity there for Spring Lake.
Keeping the pressure down on this field there, Spring Lake
Yes,
here
they
early.
did. Shot went just a little errant by Johnny Everidis.
Now, does that count as a shot on goal, Kevin, there, even though the goaltender didn't have to
It's
make a play
considered a
on
shot at goal.
At goal, okay.
Shot on goal has to either hit the crossbar or hit the goalie. Everything else is considered shot at goal. So a good battle there. Played up the left side with Spring Lake's number 19, Carson Caval. And that's going to go out for a throw-in for the Crusaders. So the first big opportunity of the game comes by Spring Lake, as Aberitas had a ball in the middle, right in front of the Unity goal, but couldn't quite control it and hit it over the top of the goal. Now Sage with it. He's trying to play a little give and go with Mulder there, couldn't quite contain it. Now errant clear there by Bush for Spring Lake, comes to the feet of Devin Bile, and Bile's going to play it wide. Now it's taken away, giving chase there. Good hustle there, play by number 17, Jackson Zeidema, to maintain possession for Unity. Ball in the middle to Colin Noonice, a very talented sophomore. Or actually, he's a junior now. Been on varsity for a couple years.
Not much for Unity on their offensive possessions there. Been a lot by midfield there.
Yep.
And nothing really getting close to the box.
Ball all the way across, trying to play it to Bryce Van Dynen. That didn't quite work, but it comes off to number 15, Unity Christian, Noah Dressler. Dressler working down the left side. Tried to keep it in play, and he couldn't quite do that. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lakers. Quick transition now. Playing long ball over the top. Rudd giving chase, and that's not going to stay in play, so it's going to go over the sideline.
Another good opportunity for Spring Lake. Would have been a 2-on-1, but again, the ball is staying on this side of the field.
Yep.
It's like our first sub of the night. Kevin's getting ready to check in. It's Shaban.
Dylan Shaban.
The Shabans have all gone through here and lived down the road from my parents when they first came to town.
Okay. Very talented family in soccer, and Austin was a really good football player here. Played at Concordia College, and their other son, Caden, is at Calvin College now.
Excellent. They since have moved from their location about a 1/10 of a mile from here.
So entering the game now for Unity Christian, number 11, Dylan Shaban.
Kind of fun to see Dylan running on the field. I remember when Dylan was knee-high to a grasshopper.
So the ball rolls back to the Unity Christian keeper, or the Spring Lake keeper. That'd be number 1. So Unity Christian knocking around the left side, trying to get some pressure, trying to play it in the middle. Sage couldn't quite come up with that, and pass fortunately goes through all the way through to Spring Lake, taken by number 10, Bush. He's trying to play it side across the field, but it comes back to the center mid defender. He's going to play it up. And that's going to go off Spring Lake.
handful of subs. Eli Grogel checking in along with Gideon Heisman and Scott Vredevoog for Unity Christian.
So Ian Billen going to his bench fairly early. Long throw in there. Comes taken by the feet of Van Dynen. Mulder plays it up. Nice layoff there to Bush. Bush lays it off to Carter, trying to play it wide to Bertas, and that's going to go over the sideline. It's going to be a throw and taken now quickly for Unity Christian to the feet of Jackson Zeidema. Now he plays up to Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis feeds it up to Eli Gago. Battle there. Coming away with it now is Dylan Shaban. Shaban playing up, trying to hit Neuenhuis on the left side. It's going to be a little too far, and it's going to go over the end line, and a goal kick for the Lakers.
So we're through the first 10 minutes of this match, Kevin, and Unity's had no offensive pressure at all.
They have not. Looking at some of their scores here, they did put 3 up on Zeeland East. Coopersville they put 4 up, and Fruitport 5 up. And they scored 5 against Covenant Christian. So, but they have been shut out twice this year. Long ball played up the middle, and it's just going to play it back to Wallace. He played a lot, lays off the left side. Now it's going to come to Caval. Caval trying to play it to the center, and Dylan Shaban steps in front of that. Now Bush comes, actually it's Mulder come away with it. Now he plays it out to Carter. Carter played it all the way wide to Rudd, playing up the middle, trying to hit Bush. And good play there by Isaac Epping to come over and quell that threat. And knocks it over the sideline. Nope, it's actually a corner kick now. So first good opportunity here for Spring Lake with the first corner kick of the game.
Yeah, let's see what they get out of this here. It'd be huge for them to go up 1-0 here early.
It would. Good ball in the box. Bounced around. Nobody could get a head on it and cleared out by Gavin Sage. It goes all the way over the top to Eli Grogel. Couldn't quite control that. Now back down. Here comes Rudd with a shot.
More offensive pressure from Spring Lake.
That was actually Abiertas.
Unity is playing nothing but defense right now. Doing a lot of running around, which is why I think we've seen a lot of action from the bench so far. Trying to keep bodies fresh.
So fortunately for Unity, the shot goes over the top. Otherwise, it could be 1-0. And it actually could have been 2-0 if they convert the other one. So Unity trying to get some offensive pressure now. Here comes Neuenhuis down the left side. Gives space to a lot of defenders. Lays off the middle. And a good step in there by number 9. Jackson Tober comes in from his defensive spot to knock that ball over the end line, because that was a nice centering pass by Neuenhuis. So Unity Christian now is going to come up with their first corner kick of the game.
Well, let's see if Unity Christian can cash in, or at least keep some offensive pressure here if they maintain possession.
So Neuenhuis is going to take it. And the box here, keeper came out. Boy, and Spring Lake really kind of dodged a bullet there. The keeper came out, and by the time he came out, Ben, the ball was over the top of his head.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with that going forward there, because the next time he's going to get burned.
Yeah, he kind of took a bad angle at that ball, but fortunately for him, Unity Christian couldn't convert, and it's going to be a goal kick now taken by the Lakers. Van Dynen with the throw-in. He's going to lay it off to Caval, and it goes off from Unity Christian. Caval's going to take a throw-in now. And Bush tries to play that one high, and it's going to go off Caval and out of bounds. for Unity Christian throw-in. Shaban with it. We'll try to play it back to Sage. Here comes Rudd around the right side. Shot.
That all started there from the miscue from Shaban.
Yep. And a big kick the other way for Kyler Hinken. Yeah, it's cool. You know, this game can change so quickly on a bad pass or a bad touch even. There's another long ball and good play there by number 22, Unity Christian's Gideon Heisman. Sage and
Yeah, they're going to get a
Abrierdis.
push here by Johnny Abrierdis. 2 hands to the back of the Unity player is going to result in a whistle.
Yeah, pretty much right in the center of the field too, when everybody can see it. Neuenhuis to Sage.
He wasn't trying to hide it.
Nope. Sage with a nice cross and cleared out nicely by Spring Lake. Spring Lake's number 16, Isaac Mulder with it. He lays it off now. I think that was number 7, Colin Shippey. Oh, that was number 11, actually. Abrierdis. Shot by Sage, that goes wide. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Lakers.
Well, we got a couple subs for Unity Christian. It'll be Tyler Mulder. For Spring Lake, we'll have Liam Zanstra check in, along with number 20, Will Rudd.
Nice kick here by Spring Lake. Good kick into the Spring Lake or Unity Christian end. Oh, nice pass in the middle there. That was Liam Zanstra. Got a nice feed there, and I think that pass was made by, I believe it was number 10, Conrad Bush, who's coming off the field right now.
Yeah, Austin Engels checking in for Bush there. It was nice defense though too there by Gideon Heisman there for Unity Christian to break that play up, and not only to break it up, but to get it off of Spring Lake.
Neuenhuis with a nice head forward. Ball comes down to Ethan Hart with a nice touch. He was trying to hit Sage, couldn't quite do it. Now the ball's still out to the left side. Here comes Zanstra with the rush. Now he lays it off to Rudd off the left side. Giving chase is Eppinger, or that was the Heisman. And it's going to go wide and over the sideline, or end line. It's going to be a goal kick for Kyler Hinken of Unity Christian.
Not a good kick there.
No, that's something you hate to do, is just give up possession. I think that's one thing that probably drives coaches just mad. You just, it's the same thing with a corner kick. Just put the ball in play. You know, don't kick it out of bounds and give your team a chance. It happens. Just correct it. Oh, nice touch there by number 15, Robson, and he plays off to Rudd. Now Rudd looking to create something, working against Shaban, gets by him. Makes another stutter step. He's in on the goal. Oh, and Shaban did a nice job by not giving up on that play. Or, no, that wasn't Shaban. That was number 17, I believe. My bad. I think that's Jackson Zeidema. Came over to help. Here's Rudd with it again, and we got Zeidema now to Shaban. Shaban playing out off Gideon Heisman's foot.
It's another Unity Christian miscue.
Yep. Ball played in the middle. Glasgow's looking to play it. You know, we got a Spring Lake player down. He's getting slow to get up. He's back up though. He's running back upfield, which is a good sign. Now, Spring Lake's going to swing it around to Tober. Tober's going to play it up the middle. Stepped in front there by Ethan Hart by Unity Christian, but the ball comes back to Zanstra now, to Rudd. And Ben, it looks like Spring Lake really likes to get Rudd in the game, right in the flow. We've called his name quite a bit, and a lot of the ball goes through him.
Yeah, it seems like he's their go-to here at at this side of the field there. He's a facilitator.
Caval with it and put a centering pass on it. Nice little header forward by Spring Lake's number 6, Anderson Keeney. Now back the other way, goes deep in the Spring Lake end as Oosting's going to play it up. Comes down to the Unity Christian player. Zanstra Shaban. Shaban in the middle trying to feed it. He plays up to Heisman. Centers it. Oh, and a good clear. That ball was going in, and a good clear by the right defenseman for Spring Lake as that ball was going in the net.
Yeah, goalie got beat there.
Yep. Thought the goalie probably didn't take the best of angles on that shot.
Well, it looked like he wanted to come out first and play the ball, but then he was halfway out and realized he wasn't going to be able to make a play.
Shaban with a nice turn. And throw it up over the top. Oosting hits it over this off the Unity Christian player. Nice play by the junior Corbin Oosting.
Handful of subs for Unity is number 9, Devin Bile, and 13, Rylan Tinkelberg.
Ball played in the middle. Shaban with it. Chips it forward. And he was trying to hit number 13, Rylan Tinklenberg, and couldn't quite control that. It's going to go off his foot in a goal kick for the Lakers. Noah Dressler, number 15, a midfielder for Unity Christian coming into the game. 19:40 counting down here at Unity Field in a 0-0 tie.
20 minutes in and nothing to write home about so far.
Couple opportunities by Spring Lake. Opportunity by Unity Christian on a great defensive play denied them a goal. Back comes Unity Christian. Tinklenberg. Number 16, Jack Mulder. Now to Rudd. Rudd with a nice trying to make a turn. He's going to lay it back. He played it back to Bush. Bush trying to play it up, and that ball's going to get deflected. Comes back to Bush. And now they're going to reset the offense from the defensive side. Ball played over to Zanstra. Zanstra looking to make something create in the middle. And he plays it out wide to number 22. Luke Glasgow comes back to Glasgow on the right wing, and
Where's
no call there. Thought maybe he ran up the back, but no call.
Bulldoze there, and there's no call.
Eppinga now with it, coming back for Unity Christian. Couldn't quite control that. It's going to go over the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lakers.
It was Nathan Pong who got ran over. He's looking for a call, and he's not getting anything.
Nope.
Let's see what Unity does here with this goal kick here. A couple of them they've had have not been pretty.
Ball goes over the top. Now played out to number 4 for Spring Lake is Zanstra. Oh, given a hard chase there. Good challenge by number 10 for Unity, Tyler Mulder. Or that was number 13, my bad. Tinklenberg. Ball gets cleared out. Comes all the way back on top. Oh, number 15 couldn't quite control that. That was 19. Carson Caval. Now number 9, that's Tober, going to play it all the way across the side of the field. And now Oosting has it. Zanstra with it. To Mulder. To Caval. Rudd with it. Looking for a cross. Puts it on the ground and cleared out nicely by Unity Christian. Going to come all the way back now to Tober for Spring Lake.
More Rudd there for Spring Lake there. More calling his name there. They like to get it to number 20.
Yes, they do.
Got an injured player for Spring Lake. He got up, though. That was number 5. Looks like he was holding his face there for a moment.
Spring Lake with a nice job of just keeping the ball in the Union Christian end. And there's going to be a foul there and a leg sweep.
It's number 13, Riley Tinkleberg, who's down. Looks like he's going to try and make his way up there. He took a nasty tumble there.
Yes, he did. Went down pretty hard. But good to see him up. Gavin Sage couldn't quite control that. And long ball played up over the top trying to hit Austin Engel. And Kylan Hankin comes out and does a nice job clearing it. Hankin's got a pretty strong foot. We've seen some nice punts and some nice kicks off the ground.
Yeah, he's getting them well past midfield with his kicks. He's got a nice leg.
Zeidema with it. Now Dressler out to the wing. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. He was looking for Tinklenberg. They just couldn't quite connect on that. We got all kinds of players coming in for both teams.
Unity, Shaban, and Viss both return. For Spring Lake, looks like we've got number 12 coming in, Caden Weiser. 20, Rudd, I think, has come back in. I missed the last one there, Kevin.
13, Bryce Van Dynen, and number 8, Deacon Carter. Shaban looking to throw it in now. Throws to Neuenhuis. Comes back to Neuenhuis. Nice chip in the box. Chip forward, and Etienne Wallace does a nice job coming off his line. Grab that, and the keeper puts it back in play the other way.
Nice high kick.
Goes over the top of both players now. Zeidema with it. Played it back to Dressler. Or no, that's not Dressler, that's Eppiga. I'm having a tough time with my 5s and my 9s today.
Well, I do believe, Kevin, someone's got to talk to the uniform makers. Those front numbers are far too small for anyone up here to see those.
It's, but you know, it's not uncommon for the bigger numbers going to be on the back side of the jerseys. Unity's is the same way.
I'm sure you've seen the Covenant Christian basketball jerseys there with the numbers so large they can put them on a billboard. That's what we need here.
That's right. A good battle there between Tinklenberg and Osting for Spring Lake. Rudd goes over his head. And Eppiga knocks it back, and Hart plays it forward. Now Shaban heads it back and deep into the Spring Lake end.
There was Aiden Viss there on the head that got sent out of bounds.
Here comes Rudd with it now. Oh, good play there by Eppiga. And he just plays it long. Both teams trying to get some settling going down there. As Carter chops it over the top of everybody, and it's going to come out to Unity Christian now. Trying to play on the ground. Now Rudd with it. Even he can't settle it, so. Bush with it now for Spring Lake, or Mulder, Jack Mulder with it. Trying to hit it to Tinklenberg, and that's going to go over the sideline. Quick throw now. Van Dynen to Rudd. He was trying to hit Bush, or couldn't quite connect on that pass. He hit a little bit too high. And Mulder with it now for Spring Lake, and Spring Lake comes back. He's got Rudd on the left wing. Does a nice cut back. Ball comes out in the middle. Shot off the post. And fortunately for Unity again, the game stays at 0-0. That ball just came out and nobody wanted it, and all of a sudden number 10 comes up, and Conrad Bush put a nice shot on it, and there was nobody around it for Unity to clear it. So Spring Lake again with a golden opportunity, just can't quite convert on it, and their game remains scoreless at 0-0.
Man, these not South Christian, but Spring Lake fans here really want that
Yep.
one. Half of them were out of their seats already.
And there again, Bennett came all through Rudd, the center midfielder. Well, Shaban with a nice little touch around the defender and couldn't quite connect on that shot, and it's going to go over the sideline errantly and throw in.
For Unity Christian, checking in 25's Vreda Vogue, number 6 Gavin Sage, number 22 Heisman. A lot of subs here by Unity in this first half, Kevin. They're doing a lot of running.
Yep. Nice flick forward there by Bush. Now the ball comes in the middle. Rudd tried to knock it down. Kicked up in the air by Hart as he was trying to clear it. And nice play there by Zeidema to Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis looking for somebody to pass it to. Kicks it out to the side and it comes to the foot of Gavin Sage for Unity. And just not an errant pass there by Zeidema. Back comes Spring Lake now. They're going to regroup. Caval with it. Trying up the middle, trying to hit Rudd. And I think we're going to the handball calls. That did hit Rudd's hand.
Didn't really disagree with the call, so definitely hit his hand.
Yep.
If you're Unity, you'd hope that would happen down in the box area, not over here at midfield.
Oh, nice turn there by Robson. And try to hit to Rudd.
Yeah, Rudd tried to be a little fancy there with a nice backdoor pass, but
Neuenhuis with it. He's looking to distribute. And he couldn't quite connect on that pass to Sage. Right now, Unity just not connecting on pass. A little sloppy play for them. They got to regroup here. Neuenhuis with it. Another intercepted pass.
they look like me if I was out there playing soccer, just throwing it away.
Heisman, no, that's Nathan Pung. Into Rudd. Rudd working back towards the center of the field. Now comes back to him. He's looking to get some power. Battling Sage. Trying to stutter step him. Looking for some help. Now he just ran out of gas, I think. That was a lot of work he did there.
Yeah, he's got to pass the ball every once in a while, and that time he did not.
And back comes Heisman for Unity Christian. He was trying to play it up to Viss.
Boy. Another near hand ball there by number 9.
Yep. And ball comes back to Rudd now for Spring Lake.
He fell and tried to catch himself.
Tried to chip it forward into the box, and he did, but Kyler Hankin from Unity Christian comes off his line to pick that up. He's going to put it back and play the other way. 8-10 and counting down here in a scoreless tie at Unity Christian. Now the ball comes out to Nathan Pung. And Pung played it up to, I think it's number 25.
Unity Christian checking in is Eli Grogel and Tyler Mulder. And then for Spring Lake is number 11, Johnny Aparitis. So we got 7 minutes and change left here in this first half, Kevin.
Yep.
Zeros.
Zeros. Couple opportunities by probably more quality opportunities by Spring Lake than Unity Christian.
And so Unity probably was just their one opportunity coming off of their corner kick.
And I think that's the first break for Colin Neuenhuis this half. And ball in the box. Headed forward by Bryce Van Dynen. He was trying to chase it down, but Kyler Hankin came out to intercept that. Now Olsting with it. He's trying to hit Abaritis. Well, that's going to go off Gavin Sage. Shaban with it now. Oh, just a nice little stutter step there, crossover. He's looking to create something. Looking to cut it in the middle, and got it back after some good defense there. Now in the middle to Zaidema. Zaidema back to Shaban. Shaban tries to chip it over. And Spring Lake now having a little bit difficult time clearing it. I think that's Scott Vredevog over there on the for Unity. Pass up to Grogel and cleared out by Spring Lake. Comes down to the foot of Eppingun. He knocks it forward. Here, pass there, trying to hit Tyler Mulder. Couldn't quite connect on that. And Walsh is going to play it for Spring Lake. Headed back the other way by Zaidema for Unity Christian. And we're going to foul call on the play as Shaban got hit from behind.
Yeah, just a little bit of a push, nothing too major, and it results in a whistle. So we'll see what Unity wants to do with this here. They're just past midfield here.
Sage has got a good foot. He can get it to the goal. Nice chip in the box. Wallace couldn't quite contain it. A lot going on. Spring Lake tried to clear it, and they finally do. Oh, Rudd had some pace on that one. Good job by Zaidema to dispossess him of that. And Sage back the other way, trying to glide over the top. Looking for Grogel. And nothing doing there as Walsh comes over to intercept that. Shaban with a touch to knock it down. Another threat there by Grogel. Couldn't quite finish that. And back comes Spring Lake. Ball played out to Carter. Abaritis playing all the way up along the side, trying to hit, that'd be number 10, Conrad Bush. Now throwing back the other way again. Rudd with it. He's dispossessed by Zaidema, plays it up forward. Headed forward further by Grogel. And back comes Spring Lake now. Not a long ball, trying to play over the top. Here comes Hinken out. And he got it. As Rudd was given chase for Spring Lake. High punt there by Hinken. Tyler Mulder. Shaban battling with Spring Lake's number 8, Deacon Carter. Bush with it. Going through the center. He's got Rudd up the middle. Good, nice feed to Rudd. Rudd trying to get around Pung, and he did. Centered a little too far. Comes all the way to the far right side, and there's a battle there. And we're going to foul on Unity Christian. So an opportunity here for Spring Lake with 2:27 to go here in the half.
I think that was Vredevog there who got called for that foul there. Both guys going for the ball hard, and Vredevog got the whistle. Another opportunity here for Spring Lake here. They'll set something up here and put something on that.
Ball played middle. Headed out nicely by Zaidema. And Sage just clears it upfield to negate the pressure from Spring Lake. Ball played up now to number 13, Van Dynen. Back to Caval, came all up from his left defensive spot. Here's Mulder with it, laying it off to Shaban. And Dylan Shaban's been in there quite a while and didn't have a whole lot of gas left to track that one down. Now ball comes to Bush in the middle. There again, far side over the top. I think that's, I do not know who that was. Rudd with it now. We've mentioned his name a lot. He's trying to create something. Ball in the middle, comes right across the goal crease, and Van Dynen was a little bit too deep, and nobody from Spring Lake was able to get that.
We're trying to find a
ball for him.
Clock's ticking here, 33 seconds.
They got plenty of time.
What an amazing opportunity, though, for Spring Lake.
Even Jeremy Thalen's telling his team to get set here before we take this.
A big kick.
Ball in the middle, cleared out by Unity Christian. Shot, though, coming. Get deflected out of the box, and that's probably going to – another opportunity for Spring Lake. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Ball in the box. And cleared out. We're going to end the half in a scoreless tie, 0-0. And Ben, I would say that Spring Lake probably had the better chances there to get on the board.
Yeah, absolutely, especially here late. What an exciting way to finish the first half of play. Unity Christian's got some things to work on there. A lot of miscommunication, bad passes, and not much offensive opportunities. So they've got a lot to talk about here at halftime. I think Spring Lake's probably pretty happy with how they've played. I think they would have wanted to get one or two of those on the board. But I think both teams have got some things to work on here at halftime.
So before we go to half, folks, let's go through some the state rankings just came out yesterday, the latest ones. And the West Michigan is well represented, Ben, if you want to go through what you see there.
Yeah, absolutely. In Division I, Rockford, number 4. Grand Haven's ranked number 12. In Division II, Forest Hills Central is ranked number 2. Their partners to the north, Forest Hills Northern, is ranked number 4. East Grand Rapids, number 5. GR Christian is number 7. And Zeeland East, former conference foe to Unity Christian, is number 14. In Division III, you have Catholic Central ranked number 1, South Christian number 2, Holland Christian number 5, and your Unity Christian Crusaders number 6. And then in Division IV, Calvin Christian is ranked number 4, Potter's House number 10, Zion Christian is ranked 11th, and Western Michigan Christian is ranked number 15. It's pretty amazing there in those rankings there. Division III, we've got 1, 2, 5, and 6 all here locally.
Yep, and next week, Friday, Grand Rapids Christian will be visiting here at Unity Christian. So, and then, of course, Unity Christian, Holland Christian will meet one more time again before the regular season ends. So, good representation here. I like to see Zion Christian. They're a fairly new school. They've probably been around maybe 10, 12 years. Good to see them in the rankings. That may be their first time ever. Rockford's a juggernaut, I think, and Grand Haven having another good year as well. So, well representation here, and hopefully the West Michigan area can bring home a few state titles this fall here a little bit later. So we're going to take a break, folks, and we'll see you on the other side.
It's time to experience the flavor of Russo's Pizzeria. Pickup, delivery, and catering available. Proudly serving you since 1953. With generations of recipes to satisfy any craving, we're ready to make your next meal. Call us up or stop in the corner of 44th and Burlingame to get your piece of the action today.
DJ's Pizza Plus. Located at 3471 Kelly Street, Hudsonville, DJ's is newly remodeled and ready for you to stop in. Grab a drink and watch the game, or try some delicious pie. A proud sponsor of WCET-TV Sports and In the Zone, DJ's Pizza Kitchen is available for by the slice, dining in with family and friends, carry out, and delivery. DJ's Pizza Plus. Thank you for supporting WCET.
In a 0-0 scoreless tie, we're about to start the second half of action between Spring Lake and Unity Christian. It was a game that it's been opportunities lost by Spring Lake. They've had several opportunities, hit one off the crossbar. had a couple point-blank ranges shots that went over the goal. Unity Christian had one really quality opportunity where Spring Lake defender came over and knocked it off out of the. It was headed towards the goal, and the Spring Lake defender came and knocked it out to prevent a goal, and that's where we are right now at 0-0.
Yeah, Spring Lake should have a couple goals here on the board, but Unity is fortunate that none of those have actually found the back of the net, and Unity Christian has had virtually no opportunities, or no shots on net in that first half. So they got to tune up the offensive pressure here, Kevin.
Yep. Looking here at the OK Blue standings, Holland Christian leads the conference at 3-0-2. Unity Christian is second at 4-0-1. Spring Lake third, 4-1-0. Allendale fourth at 2-2-0. West Catholic fifth at 1-3-1. Fruitport sixth at 1-3-0. Hamilton at seventh at 1-4-0. And Coopersville also tied for seventh spot at 1-4-0. So this is a big game here to for both teams. If they the winner will definitely take over sole possession of second place.
We're waiting for Spring Lake to break their huddle so we can get underway here in the second half. The first 10 minutes here of the second half is going to be very interesting here, Kevin.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So,
sunset behind us there, so we got the lights on here. We'll finish this out in darkness.
Starting to cool off a little bit. Started on a beautiful night. If you like to play soccer, this is the weather for you. So, Shaban with it now for Unity Christian. They're going to kick it deep, and ball gets intercepted here. Played upfield by number 18, Corbin Osting. And the ball's going to come back the other way to Osting. And throw in by Unity Christian. Taken by Dressler. Now he's going to give it up to number 10, Tyler Mulder. Mulder with a long throw. Coming all the way back now to the keeper, Wallace, and did everything he could to keep that in play. Oh, he plays all the way across. Fortunately for Spring Lake, that ball didn't get intercepted more quickly than it did, because he had a free shot on goal.
He did. Another miscue there for Unity, unable to capitalize.
Ball intercepted by Aberdis. He's working against the goal, trying to hit Bush. Bush lays it off to number 13, Van Dynen. Van Dynen now back to Bush. Now to Rudd. Rudd working around the left side. And he was working against Tinklenberg. And ball comes back in the middle now. Kept in play. A little give and go action by Spring Lake. Ball to Rudd. He was trying to hit it to Van Dynen, couldn't quite do that and cleared out, but it's coming back to Spring Lake. Good battle there. Yeah, Deacon Carter played it back. Little one-touch pass there from Aberatus. And back comes Unity Christian, Gavin Sage. He feeds it up to number 13, Tinklenberg, at a good pace. In the middle to Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis with a shot. Scored!
That one probably should have been stopped there by the South Christian, or the Spring Lake keeper, but he's not going to be happy about that one. He's going to think about that one tonight.
So at the 37:09 mark of the second half, Colin Neuenhuis It was a nice snap shot by Newnice, though. He got a lot of zipper on that, and unfortunately for Spring Lake, it just goes right through the goalie's hands, and Jeremy Thin goes up there to try to give his goalie some encouragement. It happens.
The Unity Christian's first offensive pressure really of the game, and they get a goal out of it.
Yep, they do.
They will take it.
Pung with it. Zeidema. Here comes Bush now. They got Bush and Rudd. This is a good opportunity for Spring Lake. Here's Van Dynen. His shot. No problem for Hinken. Bush probably should have gone right on that ball, so to give Rudd another option. He already had Van Dynen come down the left-hand side button. That would have opened the field for Van Dynen, or for Rudd for the middle too. He would have taken a defender with him to the right. So Walsh is going to play it forward. Another good kick there. Hart tried to knock that down. Couldn't, but Shaban comes over. Shaban battling with Van Dynen. Now a ball played up the middle, and Walsh comes over to scoop that one up. Good thing he did, because Tyler Mulder was giving chase for Unity Christian. Another good kick by Wallace. Zeidema heads that to Shaban. Shaban does a nice job keeping that possession. Trying to hit Neuenhuis. Good play there by Carter. Now all the way back is Eppinga giving chase. As Mulder was trying to defend that. Back comes Rudd. Hinken coming out. Nice play by Kyler Hinken.
He's a little gimpy there after
yes,
that
he is.
as well.
Because Abradis was coming down on that, so he had to come out quickly to get it. Nice punt forward.
He's definitely hurting.
Shaban trying to hit Neuenhuis. Mulder now knocks it out to the left side.
That's Hinken's left leg that he's not having a good time with right now. See if Spring Lake knows that.
Here comes Mulder trying to play it up to Rudd. Couldn't quite get there.
And Unity might have to take a look at getting Hinken out of there. He's not very mobile right there, and goalkeepers have got to be pretty mobile in the box, and he's having a hard time moving around.
Let's see how he does on this kick.
He is not in good shape. He's not going to kick it.
No, he's not. They're going to let Zeidema take it.
Man, if you're Spring Lake, you got to get the ball back here and try and take advantage of this opportunity here.
Van Dynen heads it forward, and that's going to go over the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in taken by Unity Christian Ethan Hart. Shaban with it now. He lays it off to Pung. Pung to Dressler. Dressler playing it up to Mulder. And that's going to go over the sideline. A quick throw in now for Spring Lake. Ball played forward, trying to hit Bush. Now it's going to come down to Shaban, or Neuenhuis. Now it comes to Shaban. All the way across in the middle is Dressler. Now Sage with it. He's trying to get between a few people and got called for a push from behind.
That's a good call.
Yeah, the Spring Lake fans didn't like it. Scarrow, stop the clock.
So we'll have a clock stoppage here for the foul.
He
threw
did
up the
give
X.
a yellow card.
Ooh.
That,
I'm not sure if that was
yeah,
worthy of a yellow card.
It might have been a foul, but I didn't think it deserved a yellow. Well, nevertheless, the referee says yellow, so number 8's going to have to come off the field. That's Deegan Carter.
Maybe it was unsportsmanlike, Kevin. Maybe he wasn't too pleased with the call.
Yeah, unless he said something afterwards. Not sure.
They want him to get back out there, does the coaching staff. A long delay here. Unity's going to get set up here for this free kick.
Neuenhuis with a shot, and boy, good hard kick. Walls did a nice job. A quick transition, Rudd. Oh, he's got Bush in front of him. Good opportunity here. He gives off to Bush. Bush off the right side. Chips it back to Rudd, and they couldn't quite connect on that. Boy, a good opportunity there by Spring Lake. Rudd with a cross. Ball goes all the way across. A goal crease, and nobody there for Spring Lake.
It's about the second or third time that's happened to Spring Lake.
This is going to be a game, if Spring Lake loses this 1-0, of what ifs. They've had so many opportunities.
This is the one that's going to haunt them there if they can't get something on the board.
And Jeremy Thin cannot be unhappy with the way they played offensively.
No.
They have not finished.
And I know about that in the golf course on Saturday. Yikes. Played in a 4-man scramble. Could not finish anything.
Where at?
Winding Creek.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you here, Jeff, we on a par 5, we were even par yet. Par 5, 16. And drive put us 150 yards out, middle fairway for a second shot. And we're staring at the green.
Here they come again.
Took a mulligan with it. None of us hit the green. We got out of there with a par.
Wow. Rudd and Bush. Centering pass. Couldn't quite. A little bit too far in front of Bush. And it's going to be another goal kick for Unity Christian. So Spring Lake right now all over the Unity Christian defense. Still looking for that equalizer.
Let's see how Hinken does here with this kick. Looks like he's okay now with that leg. But he didn't really boot it.
Shaban with it now in the middle, plays it back to Sage. Sage trying to play it over the top, hitting Neuenhuis, couldn't quite get that deep enough, and it's going to go over the sideline, and it's going to be a throw in taken by number 9, Devin Bile for Unity Christian. To Sage, all the way across the middle. Here's Neuenhuis again, trying to get it on the left side. He lays it back to Bile. Bile battling and taken away. Nice defensive play there. And top trying to hit Bush again.
Hinken's way out to grab this one.
And gives it right back to the goalie. He's got an opportunity here for Spring Lake. Oh, good defensive play there by Zaidema.
That's one the coaching staff there for Unity probably didn't want Hinken coming out for.
Nope. Especially if you're hopping a little or hobbling a little bit. Bile trying to play it in the middle of Shaban. Now it's going to come out to Zaidema. Rudd with it now. All the way across to Bush. Popped it up, I think, a little more than what he wanted to. Now it comes down to Burritas. Burritas playing it up to Rudd. Rudd working against Pong. Turning inside, good help by Devin Bile comes over to clear that threat for Unity Christian. Spring Lake substitutions.
Yeah, number 4, number 5, and 22 coming in. 4 is Zanstra, 5 is Angle, and 22 is Luke Glasgow. And Scott Vredevo for Unity Christian, number 25, checking in. Whistle here from the official.
Go, go, go.
Now Sage with it. Comes down to Shaban. Now comes back to Zaidema. Now Sage off the left side. Trying to play it up over the top. Hitting Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis in. Tried to tap. I don't know if that was actually played back by their defender, Robson, or if Neuenhuis actually got a flick on that, but nevertheless, nice play there by Wallace, the Spring Lake goalkeeper. So now Rudd coming back now for Spring Lake, working around the left side. He's got Pung chasing him. Now he's just going to play it all the way back to Wallace, and they're going to reset the attack from the defensive side. Ball's thrown up in the middle. They're trying to get it over the top of the Unity Christian defense. Couldn't quite, and back comes Sage with it. And Carter, good defensive pot. Now Sage comes back with it. Neuenhuis. Now Austin Engel with it.
Neuenhuis for Unity is a little gimpy right now at midfield. Looked like he was. Looks like he's doing fine now.
He did a nice job playing over the top, giving chase. It's number 9 for Unity. That would be Devin Bile. Now back comes Spring Lake the other way. Carter with it. And the Spring Lake faithful didn't like that call.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit restless over here. They've had a couple calls go against them, and they've had a couple balls that probably should have been in the back of the net, but haven't.
Oh, nice kick in the box for Unity Christian. Ball comes down Shaban. Now it's going to come out to Zeitema. He chips it forward. Neuenhuis battling. Shot. Nice. Scored. Colin Neuenhuis with his second goal as it went through the 5-hole of the goalie. And Unity Christian jumps up 2-0.
Not much you can do there if you're the goaltender.
No, nice play by Neuenhuis. He stayed on that and just volleyed it out of the air, and he actually got his own volley out of the air and went by the defender and right through the arm or the legs of Wallace. So Unity Christian leads it 2-0 with 26:46 to go here in the second half. Long ball played over the top, trying to hit number 5. That'd be Austin Engel. And Eppiga comes over for Unity Christian. Mulder playing it up to Bile. Couldn't quite keep that one in play.
Spring Lake, number 10, Conrad Bush checking in, and for Unity Christians, number 4, Eli Grogel. Unity doing everything they can there to just get that ball out.
Yep. Long throw in the corner, or in the middle, and it's going to head it out by Spring Lake. And Unity Christian's going to put it back in play with a goal kick. Gideon Heisman, number 22, returning to the game for Unity Christian. Sage heads it forward. Oh, another flick forward by Neuenhuis. Grogel with it. He lays it out to Shaban. Oh, Shaban with a nice play. And they're gonna call that foul. I thought maybe they give it a play on. The Unity Christian had the ball in the center of the field, right in front of the goal.
I didn't see a whole ton of contact there, Kevin. How about you?
Yeah, he swept his feet. You can't do that.
Okay.
Shaban lost his balance, and but he did regain control. So Sage with it again. Here comes Wallace out, and Neuenhuis almost had his third. As Neuenhuis is in the goal, and And we got another foul.
Some of these Spring Lake fans are starting to get a little fed up tonight.
Yeah, they're
It's not
getting a little
better
frustrated.
than, oh, look at that.
There's
Shaban.
a shot by Shaban that goes just over the goal.
And he went quick there. That was almost a quick pitch.
Yep, he did. Rudd returned to the game for Spring Lake. So Spring Lake dodged a bullet there to keep this game at 2-0.
And Shaban had a one-on-one shot there with the goaltender. He sent it just a titch too high.
Yes, he did.
Actually hit the crossbar of the field goal above the soccer net. It's one shot he probably wants back.
So Spring Lake now trying to put some pressure on for Unity Christian. And the ball's going to go all the way back to the center defender. Oh, there's a turnover there. Shaban plays it out to Neuenhuis. Neuenhuis trying to stutter step, and good defensive play there. That nice deflection there by Reese Robson, number 15.
In for Unity's number 15, Noah Dressler.
Somebody.
Ball in the middle to Shaban. He's going to knock it out, trying to knock it out to Sage. Now he turns it upfield instead. Now trying to hit Dressler. Dressler with some fresh legs, giving some chase.
He's moving quick.
And nice play there by Corbin Ulsting to just shield him and let the ball go out of bounds for the throw in for Spring Lake. Chip forward there. Pung knocks it out off his knee. And Spring Lake advancing the ball up the field on throw-ins right now. And that one never.
Wow. Not a pretty throw there. It was Dean Carter, who's got the yellow card, who threw it over to the Unity Christian bench.
That's interesting because usually it has to go in the field to play first to break the plane, and I don't know how he could have done that. Let's just put some spin on it. Gavin Sage with a shot. That's blocked. Back comes Carter for Spring Lake. Now he's going to lay it off to Rudd. Rudd working on the left side. He's going to throw it off, looking for Bush in the middle. And goes by Bush. Nobody behind him, though, and Kyler Hink is going to pick that up for Unity Christian. 2-0 Unity Christian. 21 minutes counting down here at Unity Field on just a beautiful night for soccer in Hudsonville.
Their game time temperature was 73 degrees.
No, we're probably the mid-60s, I would think.
We're at 68 right now.
Okay.
So we dropped 5 degrees.
Feels a little cooler.
We have quite the drop, though. Wednesday it's going to be high as 78. Thursday's high will be 61.
Whoa, it's going
So
down.
17-degree drop, so get ready for that, folks.
Yep. Good football weather Friday night if it stays that way.
Absolutely.
As long as it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
So here comes Neuenhuis now. He's looking to create something. And his battling. Makes a nice turn. Crosses it. Oh, and a diving header by Unity Christian's number 11, Dylan Shaban.
Beautiful goal.
And right now, it's kind of the Colin Neuenhuis story. It's 2 goals and assists tonight, and Unity Christian pushes that lead to 3-0. There wasn't a whole lot you could do on that one, Ben, if you're the keeper.
No, that was a beautiful goal. Keeper is having a rough second half. He kept it scoreless in the first half, but he's given up 3 here in the first 20.
That was a bang-bang play. Bang-bang play. And
that's one that the team's going to remember for the next couple of games.
yes, they will.
Yes,
they will.
They'll try and replicate it, I'm sure, in practice.
Dressler now to Sage. Now back to Eppinga. Or that's Zeidema to Eppinga. Now you're going over to Nathan Hart on the right side. He's looking to play it upfield. Now he's trying to hit. Oh, a nice play there. He hit number 4, Grogel, and he played it up the side of the field. Lays it back. Zaidema. Shaban. Grogel. And that's going to go over the end line. It's going to be a goal kick. Or it's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick for
pair of
Unity
subs
Christian.
Yeah, for Unity Christian in Tyler Mulder and number 20 Will Rudd coming back in for Spring Lake. And that's Shaban coming out for Unity there. He just had that very pretty goal. He looks gassed right now, so I'm sure he's happy to get a break.
Actually, Ben, that 20 that came in, that's the number 20 off the JV team, Aiden Ayers. They have two number 20s out there. Rudd's on top, and they brought in Ayers. And I didn't think you were allowed to have two of the same numbers on the field at the same time, but apparently you can. It's kind
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder if the officials actually know about it. I imagine you can't have that.
Well, here comes Unity Christian, 2-on-1. Bad touch there.
Yeah, put it just a little too far ahead of himself there.
And number 2, Levi Mishmerheisen knew it too. He had a 2-on-1 and couldn't quite handle that pass. Sage with it. He's battling with number 10, Bush. Good battle there. And Hart just came and just puts that deep over the end line.
And two subs for Unity coming in, number 9, Devin Bile, and number 13, Riley Tinkelberg.
Mulder with the throw in for Unity. And Sage just chips it forward. Nice play there by Robson to put it back upfield. Now, a long pass trying to hit Aberitas. Couldn't quite handle that. And back comes Unity Christian, number 9, Devin Bile. He plays it up to Levi Mishmerheisen. Mishmerheisen back to Bile. Bile a shot off the crossbar and bounces back. And Wall's going to pick it up. I think everybody thought that ball was going to go way over the top of the goal.
Yeah, so did the goalkeeper. He kind of stood and watched it go by and seemed a little surprised to see it off the crossbar.
Gavin Sage knocked that pass down. Tyler Mulder battling against Van Dynen. And that's going to go off Van Dynen. It's going to be a throw-in quickly taken by Mulder. Trying to play it over the top, hit Mishmerheisen. Couldn't connect on that. Ooh, Zeidema with a shot just goes wide.
We'll have two subs coming in for Unity Christian, number 25, Scott Vredevoog, and for Spring Lake is number 6, who...
Off the JV team.
Off the JV team.
Anderson Kearney.
Anderson Kearney with the 5th quarter rule, or in this term here, a 3rd half rule. That was extended to soccer, I believe, this year. The 5th quarter rule was football, basketball only, but...
5th quarter.
5th quarter rule, a JV player can come up to varsity and play 1 quarter. If that player plays more than 1 quarter, the coach is suspended a game, and I believe the game is actually forfeited.
Here comes Bush with it. Couldn't quite control it, and he's going to go back and hit a left-hand footed shot. Nice save by Henkin. as he jumped up and knocked that one over the goal bar, and it's going to be a corner kick for Spring Lake. And that's a fifth quarter per week?
Yes, okay. I believe so. You don't really see a lot of these smaller schools, the Division 3 and 4 schools, taking advantage of that.
Because of the smaller roster sizes.
Yes.
Sure. So, corner kick here for Spring Lake, trying to get on the board. And
another save.
Shot goes wide, and Hanky does a nice job to keep that in play. Shot taken there by number 20. That would be Aiden Ayers. A nice play by Robson. Played back up. Comes back to Shaban. Shaban battling. Now comes back some Spring Lake. Mulder steps in front of that to disrupt that. Back comes Shaban. Couldn't quite connect on that pass, and ball gets bounced off Shaban. I think it's going to be, they're going to keep it in play. Spring Lake does. And Robson plays it back upfield. Now here comes Deegan Carter. Playing over the top. Rudd's got it. Stutter steps a couple times. Shot goes wide, and good pressure again by Spring Lake. Hinky did a nice job to come out of that goal and disrupt that.
They're fighting here. They want to get something on the board here. Got 13 minutes to go here in this game. They'll get another corner kick.
So kick goes in the box, headed out by Unity Christian. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar again. Shot was taken by number, I think that was number 12 came up from his defensive spot. What was that? I'm trying to get that number, but that was a good shot by the Spring Lake defender came up. That was number 12. That would be Caden Kaiser. Hits it right off the top of the crossbar, and that's their second or third crossbar tonight, Ben, isn't it?
Yeah, at least number 2. Yeah, my unofficial stats have got Spring Lake with 10 shots on net and no goals.
Oh, Dylan Shaban with it now. He's trying to create something.
He wants
a couple stutter steps. Gets up to Devin Bile in the middle. Couldn't quite come up with that. Now Dressler battling, clears all the way over the top and all the way into the box. So Kyler Hankins going to pick that up and go the other way with it. Oh, nice play by Aberitas. And cleared up the middle. Back comes Shaban now for Unity Christian. He lays it up to Devin Bile on the left side. Bile couldn't quite control that. Another deep ball. Couldn't quite connect on that. And Hankins going to pick that one up. Now he's going to lay it off to Ethan Hart. And taken away. Ball in the middle to Rudd. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. Pung with it now. Comes over for Unity Christian. Does a nice job getting that. And he lays it up to Dressler. Now Dressler's going to take some space up the side. Good pace. Rudd giving chase though. And Rudd does a nice job. He's a nice player.
He is.
Very nice player. Ball up the middle.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice play by Bush. Bad touch there. Hankin comes out. And a good play by Kyler Hankin. Bush crossed over to his left side foot to try to get a shot, but hit a little bit too far and couldn't quite connect on that. And we're going to foul on the play.
There's been a lot of whistles tonight against Spring Lake. Not a whole ton against Unity, but a lot of foul calls. Some ranging and physicality. Some have been pretty obvious. Some of them have been they could be taken or take or leave. And Unity, of course, in no hurry here.
So Eppinga's going to take the free start here for Unity Christian. Dressler now playing it upfield. Now Bush has come over. Or that was actually number 16. That was Mulder. Now back to Dressler on the wing. He lives up to Devin Bile. Keeney comes over and makes a nice play there.
And for Unity is number 3, Colin Neuenhuis, who's got a pair of goals and an assist. He's looking for number 3. We'll get 9 minutes to try and figure out if he can get another one in the back of the net.
Gavin Sage also back into the game for Unity. Now the ball plays all the way across from Shaban to Hart. Hart taking it down the right side, and he lays it off to number 13. That would be Tinklenberg. And Tinklenberg battling with Osting there on the right side. And Osting comes away with it. Nice job to clear the pressure. Trying to play a long ball over the top. Eppinga tried to clear it, couldn't. Rudd comes over. Rudd with some good speed. He's got somebody in the middle to him. Sutter starts looking for a shot, and it gets blocked off a Unity Christian defender, and it's going to be a corner kick for Spring Lake. Rudd was looking for some help, but he only had one player come up the middle. He was pretty defended. He needed another winger on the right side maybe to help him out on that cause.
Yeah, they're just trying to push down here and get some sort of chance here. So take your time sometimes, though.
Yep.
Let things develop.
Ball played down in the box, and it gets cleared out nicely by Dylan Shaban. And Tinklenberg got fouled from behind. And do we have a substitution? Was that a yellow card issued?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Not sure as to who. Maybe number 10 who's coming out here.
Yep, it might be Bush. Conrad Bush coming out. Good battle there. Now ball played in the middle. Mulder knocks it out. Coming back, starting the attack, trying to hit Rudd. And nice play by Eppinga just to clear it back the other way. Now Sage comes over, and he knocks it out of bounds, so throw in taken by Osting for Spring Lake. Now Zaidema, and that's going to go off Zaidema. Or that's going to go off actually number 5 for Spring Lake. That'd be Austin Engel. So throw and taken here. Sage with it. He's got Osting all over him. Tried to back heel it, and that went over the sideline, and it's going to be a throw-in.
So in for Spring Lake is number 4, William Zanstra, and number 18, Corbin Oosting. We've got 6 minutes and change left here in this game. Unity up 3-0.
Headed forward. Now here comes Eppinga, the big boot, just to clear it up the field. He certainly did that. It's going to roll over to the fence into the next county. I'm sure that ball boy's loving that side of the field right now.
Into the next county.
He hit that a long way. Oh, here comes Aberitas for Spring Lake on the left side. Does a nice job fending off defender. Well, Shaban does a nice job to come back and get that out to Sage. Sage coming upfield. Now he's going to hang back, and he's looking to pay it to Shaban in the middle. Shaban's got a couple options. He's got Neuenhuis on the left side. And offside is He was trying to hit number 13, Tinklenberg.
I think the Spring Lake crowd's happy there was finally a call against Unity.
Yeah, that was a little sarcastic clap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And cheer.
Oh, wow. Nothing on that. In for Spring Lakes, number 2, Jacob Kolzitsky, and number 5 for Unity Christian, Nico Buscher.
Ball comes all the way to the top. Robson plays it, trying to play it wide to hit Carter. Just couldn't quite connect on that. It's going to go over the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in now taken by Unity Christian. Ball goes over the top, trying to hit Neuenhuis, and cleared out by Corbin Osting. Neuenhuis in the corner now. Trying to take the he does make the corner. Shaban shot, sneaks in, hits the post and sneaks in. Nice little shot there by Shaban, and it's been a Shaban Neuenhuis show here tonight. Ben is Neuenhuis with 2 goals, and that's the second assist now, and Shaban with 2 goals.
Yeah, tonight both of these guys are going to remember 2 goals apiece. Neuenhuis with 2 assists. It's a very nice night for both of those gentlemen.
And they are
going to come out together there.
coming
Their
off
night's
the field.
finished. Hopefully they've saved some for future matches.
But a nice little kick there by Shaban. Kept it on the ground and put a nice little spin on it to get a little left hook on that and get around the keeper. Got the benefit of bouncing off the post as well. So that's going to push the score to 4-0, and we're now under 3 minutes to go. And I think Spring Lake just looking to try to get something on the board, not to get shut out here.
Yeah, especially with the amount of opportunities they've had there, they'd be pretty disappointed if they get shut out
Yep.
here.
They're going to look back on this game with just got to finish better. That's all, and I'm sure that's what Jeremy Thane's going to tell them. And you look at 4-0 as it's a pretty big loss, but the scoreboard doesn't dictate what happened on this field tonight. Spring Lake had just opportunity after opportunity that they just couldn't convert.
That's something, too, that I think Unity Christian can take into their practice and look at all the opportunities we gave up. We may have won 4-0, but there's way too many opportunities.
And they took advantage of the opportunities they did have. That was Nathan Pung playing it up, and now throwing quickly taken by Osting for Spring Lake. Pung back to Zeidema. And now into the game now is number 5 for Unity, Nico Busker. And Sage battling with it. He's battling Eberitas. And good battle there. Eberitas trying to play it in the middle. Nobody got that for Spring Lake. Come back to Robson. He's going to push it back over to Aberitas. And Sage with a nice job to box him out. Coming back on top now. And Nico Busker's got it. And now they're going to play it back. Olsing's going to play it up the sideline, and it's going to go over the end line. It's going to be a throw-in taken by Spring Lake, or by Unity Christian. Levi Mishmer-Heisen returned to the game, as well as number 12, Aiden Viss for Unity Christian. Mishmer-Heisen with it now. Looking to try to play it up to, that was Heisman. Couldn't quite connect on that pass, and back comes Spring Lake. Good hustle there by Austin Engel. And it's going to be a throw-in taken by Spring Lake. And the final countdown. And that's going to do it here at Unity Christian, as the Crusaders win 4-0. With the win, the Crusaders push their overall record to 8-2-2 and 5-0-1 in the conference. Spring Lakes drops to 4-2 in the conference and 6-5-0 overall.
Well, big win here for Unity Christian in the standings, Kevin, there. They've still got a date yet with Holland Christian to be played, so that'll be a big one coming up.
Yep, and I think these two have to play again, so at Spring Lake.
Okay.
I'm looking at their schedule here, and they have not yet played yet. So for upcoming games, Unity Christian will be back playing Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday at 6:45. They're at West Catholic. Their next home game will be next Friday, hosting Grand Rapids Christian. Spring Lake will be on the road at Coopersville this Wednesday at 6:45. So that's going to do it for us here, folks, at the Unity Christian High School. For our cameraman, Brian Waring, my broadcast partner, Ben Frozen, this is Kevin Balser saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on a future WCET High School sports broadcast.